The news in tools is Ryobi goes small pro, or pro small, or pro subcompact. One of those. We'll talk about it in just a moment. I'm Tim Johnson. You're watching Shop Tool Reviews. We actually got to take part in a webinar today that Ryobi put on because of the times today. We can't actually go on site and see all the new tools that Ryobi's talking about launching, so we actually see it on a webinar. Anyway, this virtual experience launched a new line of tools that Ryobi's calling their Ryobi One Plus HP line of tools. Now, we've seen some stuff recently from Ryobi, like the new ratchet with the rotating head, the power scrubbers, the tripod light. All these are exciting things, and Ryobi does a great job at being in that DIY sector and that lifestyle sector of being able to launch new and fresh tools or do it in a cheaper and more unique way. This new line is the Ryobi HP line, and what they're after is, in the One Plus HP line, is they're after the pro as well as DIY, as well as they're after that pro that's looking for that smaller footprint, because we're seeing subcompacts and we're seeing, small footprint type of power tools launched, and that's what Ryobi's after. So they're launching a complete line of their HP tools, which are all brushless and all have that smaller footprint. In fact, on some of them, they're after kind of hitting the smallest in the industry with still delivering quite a bit of power as well. Now, let's actually talk about the details of some of these tools, because again, they've launched a whole line that actually is going to hit the shelves in August of this year. Supposedly all of them are supposed to hit just next month, or really in a few days. You should be seeing them on the shelves at Home Depot or on Home Depot online. A couple of these I'm really excited about, and the others we'll just kind of mention and talk about them, but they're launching things like a new impact driver and drill, and you can get that in a combo as well. They're launching a new reciprocating saw. They're also launching a 90-degree or a right angle drill as well, and then a brushless cutoff saw or cutoff tool, an impact wrench as well, so a nice 3/8 impact wrench. So the new drill is going to be the HP Compact Brushless half-inch drill. So what you get is a lightweight and small half-inch drill, supposed to be 20% lighter as well as 30% more compact than their other half-inch drill, delivering 400 inch-pounds of torque. And this is only standing at 6.4 inches tall, and you get that brushless motor. You also get a 2-speed motor that provides 0 to 450 RPMs, and then speed 2 is going to give you 0 to 1700 RPMs. A 24-position clutch, onboard LED work light to eliminate the workspace, a single sleeve ratcheting chuck, and the battery is going to offer an LED fuel gauge. So used to their smaller batteries, their 1.5 and 2 amp hour batteries did not have the fuel gauges on them. Now they will have the fuel gauge, and you get that 3-year warranty as well. Now, something you can get along with that drill is you can also get it in a drill driver combo or drill impact combo as well. But let's look at the impact driver. Now, the impact driver is also compact at 5.3 inches tall, and it's also a drop in weight as well. You get that brushless motor and 1,700 inch-pounds of torque, variable speed trigger with up to 2,900 RPMs, as well as you get the 1/4 inch hex collet for one-handed bit release as well, and it's got a knurled finish on it, so you should be able to grab that even with a greasy hand. Again, onboard work light or LED light, and you get impacts at 3,800 impacts per minute, and a 3-year warranty on that also. Now, they got a right angle brushless angle drill. Now, this right angle drill is not an impact, it's a right angle drill. It's up to 3/8 of an inch, so it's not a half-inch model. You're going to get that brushless motor, 2 times more torque than brushed right angle drills, up to 350 inch-pounds of torque. Again, a 2-speed motor, 0 to 450 RPMs in speed 1. Speed 2 is going to give you 0 to 1700 RPMs. And then you get an ergonomic paddle trigger, so you can kind of grab that in any position. I like paddle triggers. I like to see that. Onboard LED, and then variable speed control with that 2-speed gearbox gives you a lot of user control. 3/8 inch single sleeve chuck for quick and easy bit changes, and the 3-year warranty. Now, something I'm excited about is seeing their new brushless cutoff tool. Now, we've seen this in the Milwaukee, so now Ryobi's actually going to launch this as well. And this is going to be 8.5 inches overall length, and a brushless motor that provides more power and longer run time, as we know with brushless motors, up to 19,500 RPM. So it's about 5,000 less than what the Milwaukee delivers, but that's all right. We can live with that. 3-inch cutoff wheels, cut wood, plastic, tile, you name it. And then dual LED work lights to illuminate that space a little bit better. And then a 3-year warranty as well. A reciprocating saw that's a one-handed recip saw. So again, we've seen this in other brands, and now Ryobi is releasing that as well, because there's a lot of jobs where we're looking to, not have two hands on it, but be able to cut things, whether it's, small metal framing, wood, what have you. So this is a great product for that line as well. You get a 13-inch overall length. You get a brushless motor. Again, all these are going to have brushless motors, up to 3,000 strokes per minute. And you get a quick release blade lever for easy blade changes. So that's good for Ryobi. Glad to see that. 5/8 inch stroke and onboard LED, as well as the 3-year warranty. Now, so something I'm really excited to see is the 3/8 inch impact wrench from Ryobi. Again, in that compact size, less than 5.5 inches. You get that variable speed trigger, so you can kind of ease into things as well. You also get an automatic mode on this, so you can actually set this to auto, where as soon as it senses a little bit of tightening force, it will actually stop. And then when you're taking things off, as it speeds up, it'll slow it down. So maybe you're doing a lug nut, something like that. It's not going to sling that nut across the shop. You get an onboard work light, as well as 2,900 RPMs, and 3/8 inch anvil with the friction ring. So easy to take those sockets on and off. And again, that 3-year warranty on that. Now, the impact wrench is going to sell for about 119 bucks. The cutoff tool is going to sell for $99. The drill is going to sell for $129. The impact driver is going to sell for $129 as well. And the right angle drill is going to sell for $99. Now, you can also get that, as I mentioned, that drill driver combo with the impact driver and the drill. That's going to run you 179 bucks, and that's when these things are kitted, what you're getting is two 1.5 amp hour batteries. So with that kit, you're going to get two 1.5 amp hour batteries, 179 bucks, 2 tools, and the charger, all for that 179. So that's a good price. And again, they're carrying a 3-year warranty. It's pretty hard to beat. So we're always excited to see new tools being launched, regardless of kind of what line they're in. Ryobi, with going after that, smaller footprint sector or that more compact design. Listen, everybody is asking for better ergonomics and lighter tools and smaller tools. It just helps throughout your day. It's just all there is to it. Whether you're a mechanic, whether you're a drywaller, whether you're a roofer, plumber, doesn't matter. To have a lighter and sometimes even more powerful tool in your hand, like we've seen what brushless motors have done, as well as lithium-ion battery packs have done. Hey, you can't argue with that. It's just easier on your body, and quite frankly, makes you a happier person at the end of the day. Now, I will tell you a couple of my concerns. Number one is Ryobi has always been that DIY sector. They've always touted that hey, they're after that DIY. But what we've seen is as the tools got better, they started finding their ways in the pros' hands, especially that entry-level pro. Can't argue with that. Recommend that all the time. Hey, if you're an entry-level pro, whether you're working on cars, whether you're working on rooftops, whatever, go out and buy the tool that can get the job done, and buy it as cheap as you can. Make some money, then go buy whatever you want. So we've always been a big advocate for saying, hey, get some good performing tools at a good price, go from there. And so that's where Ryobi's kind of found their spot. Now, they're kind of positioning this as a pro tool as well. So I'll be interested to see of where these tools actually fall when we actually get these in, start reviewing these, and if they literally fall in that pro category, and if they're going to hold up for that pro, because that's a different message than what we've seen from Ryobi in the past. So again, not knocking it whatsoever. Excited to see these, but just interested in that different marketing message and that aiming actually at the pro and DIY market to see how well that goes there. And we'll be sure to actually give you our honest feedback. I love seeing that 3-year warranty on there. Again, that's a pretty stout warranty, again, if you're going after that pro. So great job. Low price on these tools as well. Hard to argue about the prices. Look for them at your Home Depot coming in August, as well as at homedepot.com. Also keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Or Twitter, whatever. Anyway, have a great day and go out and do something nice for someone.